whatever that is. Anyway, wow, does this grass need to be cut? But it is time for another video log, video epic, video whatever you want to call it. It's been a while. It has definitely been a while. I had a nice little schedule going there for a bit, and then it fell apart. Simply because, quite honestly, for the most part, I just kind of forgot about it. So, oops. Hopefully I can get back into that here shortly. But yeah. It is the throes of summer. Actually not too bad outside temperature-wise. It has been extremely hot in recent times, but it's not too bad today. It's also been extremely wet over the last little while. They've been saying that we were supposed to be getting all these thunderstorms, but the reality is it's just been rain, really. So, which probably means I should get some things like that probably out of the way. Particularly this vacuum cleaner, which is mostly broken. In fact, I don't actually think that was, well, maybe it was. But, yeah, that was a trash find. Someone threw that out. Probably doesn't work. I might check it, and then if it does work, I'll probably flip it for something. Which I need to do with a lot of stuff. I need to get rid of a lot of things because I'm just kind of tired of it all sitting around. It'd be really nice to have it not sitting all over the place at some point. If I do say so myself. Of course, it's the same deal with a lot of other stuff. That's just kind of sitting around. I need to do something about it, and if that means putting it on the side of the road and having somebody pick it up, then I guess that's what it means. Like, I have that console stereo still sitting underneath that. I've made some efforts to try and sell it last year. It didn't work, so it's sat there now for a year. I have forgotten to relist it. I'm going to have to relist it and see if maybe I can find somebody that wants it. I'd like to get something for it because, you know, it's probably worth something, but I don't think that's going to end up happening. It's probably just going to disappear for nothing. Oh boy, I hear something. Wonder if someone's here. No, just a neighbor. Okay. I recorded a lot of videos last week. No, for the video log channel. I think it was last week. Last week? No, it was 2 weeks ago at this point. And I finally got around to offloading all the video files and getting them sorted. I was going to do a whole bunch of editing today, and quite frankly, I just haven't felt like doing anything. I was going to go out and get some stuff. I need to get a RAM kit. I need to get a hard drive for a project. Didn't do any of that. And given it is now 4:30, I don't think I am going to do any of that. Although I suppose I could. Probably wouldn't be that difficult. I just don't want to go over there at this particular time of day. It just seems like a pain. Maybe I'll do it tomorrow, I don't know, but there's a lot of stuff I've wanted to get done. I haven't done any of it. That seems to be the common thing. Apparently Windows 95 is 30 years old this year. I have to do the math in my head. Wow. So I kind of had something in mind with that, revisiting an old forgotten project, installing Windows 95 on it. But so far, I know what I need to do in order to make that a reality, and I just haven't done it. Because I don't feel like it. I just don't feel like it. I don't know. I don't know what it is. Maybe it's just work being the way that it is now. Because At first I was doing the job of about 3 people, but now with people being, retirements and everything, and they're not replacing any of them, I'm doing the job of about 6 people. So it's a lot of work. I spend a lot of time doing things, and it's a lot of effort, and I'm just tired all the time. Apparently, it started with just the weekdays, but now apparently that includes my weekends too. I'm tired and I don't want to do anything. It's not a great existence. So hopefully that stops at some point, because there's a lot of stuff I would like to do. A lot of computers that I would like to work on. I need to reinstall the operating system on a Macintosh 2 SI. I made the preparation work to get that ready to go. It's got a new floppy drive in it, and I offloaded all the files that I care about. I just need to actually do it. When is it going to get done? I don't know. Like everything else I have right now, I have no idea. I need to do the same thing with that Motorola StarMax. I need to work on the UMax SuperMac, or do I? I don't remember what drive ended up in that. I think it was the drive out of the 5215 CD, so in that case I don't really have to do anything with it at all, but yeah, just a lot of stuff that needs to happen, that I need to deal with, that will at some point. I don't know. But yeah, right now I don't know when any of these projects are going to see the light of day. Apparently this my main YouTube channel turned 15 as of the making of this a couple days ago. So that was cool. July 9th, I believe. Yeah, July 9th. I keep thinking that my first video was uploaded in August, but no. My first video was uploaded like a week later. And after that, I never really intended to ever upload any videos to YouTube. It's kind of amazing. Well over 3,000 videos and a couple million views later, here we are. But anyway, now the sun is out. That's good. What was I going to say? I don't remember now. What was I talking about? Oh, August. The August date's actually Low End Radio, and that's coming up soon, I guess, too, in a couple of weeks. So, yeah, a couple of weeks it'll be that, and then a couple of weeks after that, I mean, more than a couple, it'll be about a month and a half, but then that's Peoria Hamfest. So that's sneaking up. That's definitely sneaking up. I still haven't really determined whether or not I can even get the time off for that. I suppose I probably should. Maybe I'll put it in now. I should put it in now. I'll have to take a look at how things are going to work out in terms of first week of classes and other things like that, because for the most part, the first week of classes, at least any of the ones that I have any vested interest in, if that's going to go like before Peoria, and it might, because I know for some of them it does, then that would be nice. It'd be nice to have that done and over with, for the most part. But if it's not, then it's likely that I won't be able to get the time off, because there'll be nobody else to do that work. It's just going to be me. And since I know for a fact, because I've already been told as such, that temporary help is out of the question. It's just not, it's not going to happen, folks. It's just not going to happen. So I got to figure that out. It's something that I guess I'll do on Monday. I don't know, but I think before I forget again, I'm going to probably go inside and list this stupid console stereo. Get that sold, and probably do something about this impressive pile of garbage that's sitting here. just, do something about it, Hopefully just get it out of here. That's, less BS that's sitting around. Because Lord knows there's plenty of that sitting. I gotta do some cleanup works in the garage. I keep a 15-year anniversary video. I was talking about how, I don't really care about the state of it, but I do care about the state of it. It needs to be cleaned up a little bit so I can actually know what I've got, where I've got it, and what's going on with it. So that'll have to get done. I was going to do some of that today. I might still do some of that today. But it's probably going to be an effort and a half in order to get that done. I don't know. A lot of it's got to go out to storage. And of course, storage is another thing. I gotta get out there at some point and pull everything out and just inventory it and organize it better than it is, because right now it's just really not organized. And I'd like to get it a little more organized than it is. But that's not a video thing. So, like I said, I was hoping to edit videos today. That so far hasn't happened. I won't say it won't happen, but basically, at the end of the day, I recorded a lot of videos and I just don't have the energy to edit them. You wouldn't know that by uploads. It's a good thing I've got such a backlog of videos, because what seems to happen is I'll edit a whole bunch of videos together and then go through a lull where I don't want to, even though I'm constantly recording stuff. So things pile up, and then the uploads pile up, and that seems to be how it works. They're done in bunches, so I've tried to schedule things so that a whole bunch of stuff is not getting uploaded all at once. So, sort of an insight into that, I guess. In this rambly video, it's a lot of people don't really understand. They get mad. How dare you share your opinions? Wow, you could do this in 2 minutes. You're probably right, but the whole purpose of this channel and these videos is just as talking. I'm just talking into a camera in my backyard. That's all it is. Sharing my opinions about things, and apparently people don't like that, so I don't know. Maybe that's another reason to stop really uploading these videos. People don't watch them anyway, so the few people that do watch them complain about them. Kind of makes you wonder what the point really is, but the butterfly. Probably can't see it over there. I don't even know what I'm pointing at right now. Wow, I have not seen very many of those this year. And that's like the second or third one. That's kind of a sad commentary. They used to be everywhere. I don't know. I just don't know, man. All I can do is comment on the goings-ons and what's going on right now. And I hope that wasn't a mosquito, because that would suck. They're really bad out here because the cedar hedge. It's still around. I don't know if you can even see it on the video. I don't know what I'm doing. I have no idea what I'm doing. Okay. But yeah, speaking of that backlog, I've got content covered pretty much into September at this point. So that's good. It means that I don't necessarily have to edit anything. But I will anyway, because I kind of need to get it edited. I'd like to get stuff done. I'd like to get to a point where videos that I make are uploaded the same year that they're recorded. That'd be kind of nice. I'd almost like to get it to a point where I don't have to upload 3 videos a week. I've thought about changing the upload schedule a little bit to maybe 2 videos a week. But I don't know if I'm going to do that. I don't think I'm going to go through with that. Because I have such a backlog of this stuff. I need to get through that before I can think about that. But the problem is getting through the backlog then means that videos are only going to be uploaded as they're edited. And I don't know. I don't know about that. So, well, things will work themselves out. It is kind of hot out here. I'm sure that you could probably tell, and you can see that. So I should probably stop this, go inside where it's cool. This is like 16 minutes long. I'm sure no one's watching it at this point. But if you are, I do appreciate you being here. I'd appreciate it if you hit the thumbs up button and subscribed. That would be nice. I hate saying that in videos because you shouldn't have to tell people to do that. They should just do it anyway. You know? I wonder if that's the same butterfly or if that's another one. Coming really close. Alright, enough of this crap.